My name is Dr. Steve Booton. I came to the UT Health Science Center in San Antonio in 1983 to start my internal medicine training. It's a good place. They took good care of me when I was here. I felt like I could tell I was getting good training.
And I think over the years, just being in Steve's life and going through his practice and his patients, stories would come up at home, or we'd be talking about something and he would say, well, that's how I was trained. It was my training. That's why people, would come to him and say, you're different.
Sort of thought, well, I thought that's the way all the doctors were. And I thought, well, maybe I was really fortunate. And I knew I was fortunate, but maybe I was really fortunate that I had the training that I did have. This is where I learned how to become a doctor. Well, for me and Ginny, the CMHE really does speak to our heart. It's a reflection on our values and sums up a lot of our life's work. As Ginny and I talked at the kitchen table and tried to decide how to, work through our estate planning, it checked a lot of boxes for us. We looked at a lot of charities and have been involved in a lot of charities.
Yeah.
But this one had a kind of a longitudinal, it just felt like there was a potential to have a longer, or for us, a more meaningful impact and something that was near and dear to our heart, which was, talking to patients in a kind and compassionate way and making that a priority. This is an exciting time to be at the Health Science Center and to be associated with it. And if we could play a small role in that, that's a kind of a feel-good experience.
This is a long-term game here, and there's a real commitment by this university to make this something super meaningful in the lives of a lot of people and this community.
When you do your estate planning, it's a big deal. But to be able to combine a personal connection to the estate planning as opposed to like, well, I got to go get my will done. It just sounds like bookkeeping or some kind of task that had to be completed, as opposed to, gosh, that was my life's work. Wouldn't it be great if I could influence other people in as positive a fashion as what I experienced, or maybe even better?
When you feel that connection, I think that really starts the process.
This idea that we would actually have the opportunity to do something in real time before our estate kicks in, that's been fun, and it's been
energizing and exciting.
It's been energizing.
We've loved it. We've loved this process. Well, and we have talked to people who we've been telling them what we're doing here, and we're very excited about it, and they're like, oh, that sounds so wonderful. I wouldn't even know where to start. And we're like, just start.
Don't overthink it. It's not that hard. It takes effort and intention, and you've got to come up with a plan. And sometimes those seem like low priorities. But I think with each passing birthday, those priorities shift. And I think these are very achievable goals and tasks. And hopefully, if you have a personal connection, it'll be something you want to do.
When that day does come and the check's written, it's really, we've been a part of the process the whole way. I just think that's the way it should be. I'm excited we've had this opportunity to make this kind of decision and be a part of it, and I'm grateful.